Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a TV series review from one of my all-time favorite TV series, The Twilight Zone. The original series ran from 1959 to 1964. They had a revival in 1985 through 1989, and Rod Serling's Lost Classics came out in 1994. They had a second revival, 2002 to 2003. Excuse me, and a third revival, 2019 to the present. It's still going on. The original series, up till this, literally stars everybody you can think of. Everybody's in this show at one time or another. Some of them have been in multiple times with multiple roles. And it is a brilliant series. For those of you who don't know what the Twilight Zone is, oh my God, crawl out from under your rock. It's just wonderful. The Twilight Zone is designed to make you think outside the box. It's not quirky humor, but it's like a what if. Everything is in here. It's got aliens. It's got science fiction. It's got, you name it, it's in here. Okay, and it literally makes you think, and it forces you to think outside the box. I love this series. I can't get enough of it. I'll watch it anytime it's on. I caught an episode the other night at about 2 a.m. and I watched the whole thing just because it was on, and it was really good. I've seen that one 8 or 10 times, and it's still good. They made a movie in 1983 called The Twilight Zone. And it starred Dan Aykroyd, Albert Brooks, John Lithgow, Vic Morrow, Scatman Crothers, and oh my God, it was good. It was so brilliant. They did I want to say it's a trog, but it's not. It's not a harpy, like the gargoyle. I think it was on the wing of the airplane, and the guy sees it, goes crazy. Nobody else. He's warning everybody, there's something on the plane, on the wing, They did the group of people in the old folks' home. Scatman Crothers was the star of this one, where they go out and they play kick the can. In the old folks' home, they play kick the can, and they become young for the night. One guy decides to stay young. It addresses racism, because I want to say Vic Morrow is he's a racist and whatever, and then he gets stuck in Vietnam as a Vietnamese that the Americans are shooting at him. It's intense. It's a really good movie. If you get the opportunity, watch it. It's smart. It's scientific. It's out of the box. It's a series that forces you as the watcher to think. It's the two of my favorite episodes. There's a guy who, and I want to say it's Burgess Meredith plays the guy. He's obsessed with reading. He reads everything. He's got these big thick glasses because he's reading all the time. And keep in mind, it's back during the Cold War, black and white. And his boss keeps getting on to him because he's always reading instead of doing his job. So he's reading and reading and reading, and finally, he's down in the basement of the bank or whatever, and where he works, and the nuclear bombs fall. It's Armageddon. He's the only survivor, and he comes out and he says, "Now I've got all the time in the world to read, yes." And then he drops his glasses and breaks them. It was wonderful, brilliant show. My other favorite is and I cannot remember the name of it, but there's an alien who comes down and visits the United Nations, and he promises everything. He promises he'll keep people safe. He'll end world hunger. Everybody's going to get plenty of food, and he's going to end war and make sure everybody's safe behind these protective force fields. And all he wants is peaceful relations. He's going to have people come and visit, And the alien leaves a book at the UN, and they're trying to translate it. And everything's, they make the deal, and everything's going good, And so they're trying to translate this book and they can't do it. And finally, one of the guys who's the scientist trying to, they get fed up, and he's like, whatever, you know. So he's actually going to take a trip to visit the aliens' homeworld. And as he's boarding the thing, his assistant comes running up and says, "I found out what it is. It's a cookbook." Yeah, they wanted to make everybody fat and happy because they're going to eat us. It's a brilliant, brilliant show. If you get the opportunity to watch it, watch it. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee it. The writers here, Rod Serling. Next up, the Twilight Zone. That guy with that voice. That voice, it gets you every time. Rod Serling, Charles Beaumont, Ray Bradbury, Richard Matheson, Jerry Soule, big name science fiction authors wrote episodes in this. And again, I can't plug this series enough. If you want intriguing, captivating, thoughtful science fiction stories, there you go. The Twilight Zone. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.